Hey guys, what's going on? It is the Schrothinator here, and I'm here to talk about the EA Sports UFC 2 ground game. Now, Jeff Harrower on Twitter put out a link showing the entire thing of the ground game. Like, he wrote out everything about the ground game. There's some pictures and everything to help you along, and he did unbelievably amazing at describing it and everything. And he just went into so much detail. There is a lot of reading. I'm exhausted from reading it. I mean, I didn't just spend okay, I'm going to read this over and over again. I kind of skimmed through it for the most part, but at the same time, I really did read it. I seriously cannot wait for this ground game. I've been seeing quotes from a personal friend of mine, Jay Johnson. If you guys don't know who he is, he was the first ever person to stream EA Sports UFC 1. He was also the first ever person to play the EA Sports UFC 2 beta that came out. He got the beta early, got to play it with a couple other guys, and Rampage Jackson, of course, former UFC light heavyweight champion. It was awesome watching them play it, seeing what the beta does, seeing the ground game firsthand on that. Then I also noticed something very intriguing when I was reading this. Of course, I'll have the link to the post, so you guys can read about all about the ground game yourselves. You can when you're on the ground, it's kind of like you use the right analog stick to do everything still, but it's not like right here, if I wanted to pass from guard to half guard, I have to rotate the right stick in a specific direction or whatever. It's not like that anymore. It's a lot simpler. It's a lot more fair. Of course, you can move around freely. You don't have to wait for your opponent to do something in order to, you don't have to take turns. So if I took down Johnny Hendricks right here, wanted to go past the mount, he has to either defend it or he can just punch me from the bottom, which doesn't really do much. But then right here, when he's trying to transition, I have to either defend or I kind of just hit him with baby punches. I can't really do anything when he's moving. So it kind of sucks in this game, whereas in the next game, you will not have to wait. When he's trying to stand up, I could try to be moving. If I'm going to let him get out of here just real quick. If I'm in half guard on top and he's trying to get out, I can also be moving to side control at the same time. Same thing right here. If he's trying to stand up from side control, I could be moving to mount at the same time. It's absolutely incredible how they have this ground game set up. Now, with the right stick, you either point up, left, down, or right. I don't know if you... I'm not exactly sure if it's you hold the right stick. It looks like you just push it. You just push it to which one you want. That's what it looks like. So you push up on the right analog stick, left on the right analog stick, or down or right with the right analog stick. And, the options can be get up. You can put someone in rubber guard if you're on the bottom. You can try to stand up, do whatever you want. But, of course, if you're, postured down, the guy's holding you down, you can't just stand up like that. You got to start doing something to get out of that. You got to... it all depends on the position you are in, if you're postured up or not, I guess, also. And then if you hold down the left trigger button, LT for Xbox or L2 for PlayStation, if you hold that down, it'll bring up submissions on the ground, it looks like. Yeah, you'll see your takedown and submission options. That's what it is, your takedown and submission options. Also, if you hold LB for Xbox or L1 for PlayStation, you will see stuff for, you'll see advanced transitions and get-ups, such as, back sitting, where if you're on the ground on the bottom, you can, transition to, taking their back while you're both, sitting down, basically. It's really cool. It's really advanced. I encourage you all to read this entire thing. Like I said, I only just skimmed it. I wanted to make sure I put up a video fairly early, so I kind of just skimmed it. I'm going to go back and actually read all the stuff that I just skimmed. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you hit that like button. Also comment. Let me know what you thought about the video. And of course, subscribe. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.